Well, here's a recent study I saw today that maybe is a clue why we're spending so much money on healthcare. I mean, we spend twice as much in this country than any other country in the world. And I'm an old guy, and one of the high priorities in my health is prostate cancer. That's what we worry about, okay? Now, here's a study that said more men with low prostate cancer are rejecting aggressive treatment, a new study says. And this study said it was really done on veterans, because they have so much data, like 125,000 veterans, between 2005 and 2015. And the researchers reviewed the service's medical records, and found that in 2005, 27% of men under 65 choose to forgo immediate therapy. Choose to forgo immediate therapy and instead signed up for watchful waiting or active surveillance. So now immediate therapy is like, an operation. So instead of an operation, they say, oh, let's just watch it. It's bad and you could operate, but let's watch it instead. 25% said that. Now it's up to 72%, and that's in 2015. So that's a year or two old already. So it went from 27%, to 72% are saying that they don't want to have the operation, don't need it. So that means it's coming out. We don't need a lot of these procedures that we do. And they said the data, it says, is the same for men over 65. So under 65 and over 65. And what's interesting in this study, they also said that, oh, I don't want that. I clicked on something that I didn't want. But it also showed that a lot of the data came from VA hospitals. And there, the VA hospitals, the doctors don't get paid per operations. They're on a salary. So they get paid the same salary. They earn the same money whether they do an operation or not. But now in the private sector, man, everybody makes more money by doing procedures, right? So the more procedures I can sell you, the more money I make. So that's what we have to be careful of, I think, in the healthcare system, is trying to, and you as consumers. So what do you do as consumers? Because you don't have knowledge, enough to say no or to question this person in the white robe, right? Or whatever. We can't. And they're so practiced, they have an answer for anything you say that's bad. So it's like a salesman. You're not armed well enough to compete, but you can get better information than them. And that's why going to the National Institute of Health library, right? Their library there will get you the latest information on any kind of health problem. Don't go and Google stuff. Who knows what you're getting, from doctors trying to sell procedures or whatever. But you want the best scientific research, go to the National Institute of Health library, nihlibrary.nih.gov. And look, find your librarian. So you have librarians that will help you. Here, request a literature search so you can get the documents. See, what's neat about the NIH, they tell you what's going to be in the medical journals next year or 5 years from now because they're studying the research today. So who knows when the articles will come out? Who knows if your doctor had time to read the articles? Who knows how current they are? That's why it's so. I remember when I did a health book years ago, seeing studies that on one side of the mountain, this is up in New Hampshire somewhere, all the doctors treated the condition with an operation. On the other side of the mountain, they didn't do the operation. So it was like this peer influence thing that determined what you were going to get and how much you spent. And a prostate surgery is like $100,000 or more. So here, man, you don't have to. And how about you as a patient? You want to go under the knife? Man, that's the most dangerous thing you're going to do, probably. More people die in hospitals by accident than they do in cars or almost anything else. So that's why you got to be careful. But you need the data and information. So remember, one of the best sources is the NIH library, and it's free. You don't have to make an appointment with a doctor, or they'll charge you $200 just to come in and say hello for 10 minutes. No, this is free, and it's even better information. What could be better than that? And if you need more stuff like this, I have a report that you could download for free. It shows you 5 of the best places in the government, the best websites that give you free money and information on anything to start a business, go to college, pay your bills, get out of debt, anything like that. And if you go to CF and then lesko.com/Google sucks, because you can't find this stuff in Google. So that's CF, as in Frank, lesko.com/Google sucks. It's good. I mean, it's important, but it sucks when you're trying to get help, because it only shows you the help that you have to pay for, not the free stuff.